But it's not only the unit of meat production. When we intensify, like we did in California, we have also other problems. I want to stop talking about the pollution in California to tell you what happened in the world today, because it's going to be affecting you guys if you work on the dairy industry in the future. In 2015, we have something very important in the world. All the countries all over the world, they agree to control the problems related with the climate change. And this was something very special, because the first meeting to resolve the problem of the global warming was in Kyoto. Do you remember Kyoto? During the 1980s. And everybody fought, there was no agreement, and there were many different meetings. And finally, in 2015, all the countries all over the world, including India, they signed to control environmental issues. Of course, there was a lot of newspapers, very happy. Everybody was very happy with the agreement. It's like my daughter. My daughter always say no. Some people, they didn't like the agreement in Paris. And also the academic people say that after the meeting. The Paris deal far too weak to prevent the devastating climate change. This was the conclusion of many academic people. And one of the newspapers I like to read is the New York Times, and one of the top journalists said, the global agreement in Paris is a monumental moment in the human history. Now is coming the hard time. And why these guys, they signed? Basically because China, they were doing very important mathematical models, and they realized with the increment of the temperature in the water, the ocean water, in the next 70, 80 years, Shanghai and Beijing, two of the most important cities in China, were going to have about 30 or 40% of water inside the cities. This is the reason that China said, we need to resolve the problem, and everybody agreed. For example, everything, if you put global warming, Paris meeting, there is an abstract, executive abstract with about 20 pages. I recommend to you to read this. It is extremely important. But basically what they said, and who are the responsible of the global warming? Who are the responsibles of the problem? There are some natural gases coming related with the global warming, but there is no doubt that the human beings also are going to be, we are the main responsibles. And in terms of countries, China, United States, and some development countries, they are responsible of 70% of the global warming. And in the Paris meeting, all these guys, they discussed what to do. And the countries like India, Argentina, development countries said, guys, you are destroying the planet. Why we have to pay? You have to pay. And they reached an agreement, money agreement, and this was the conclusion. The rich countries are going to be, they are going to put money, about $100 billion per year this year, 2020. $100 billion per year for the development countries to control the environmental problems. that means India is going to be one of the countries receiving, in theory, this money. Because what they said, that people from the United Nations are going to come here and many different undeveloped countries to the Minister of Agriculture and say, you know guys, knock the door, here is the money and here is what you have to do. They are going to be giving money, but also they are going to be obligating us to apply very specific environmental regulation. Anyway, coming back to, I'm getting old. Environmental concerns in California. We have problems with air quality. I'm going to be doing a very brief summary of the problem. PM10. What is PM10? PM10 is basically dust in the atmosphere. It's particulate matter 10 microns. When we breathe this stuff, sometimes it's coming with bacteria, fungus, virus. And when we breathe all this crazy stuff, especially if it's coming from dry manure, more concentrated of pathogens, people has different respiratory problems. PM 2.5 is another particle, smaller, with more problems, especially for young people. It is a secondary particle because it is related with the smoke coming from internal combustion engines and ammonia. And the UC Davis people, they discovered that there is a chemical reaction in the air with ammonia coming from the poo-poo of the cows. And this knocks from the cars, and they produce a chemical reaction. A product is ammonia nitrate, which is 50% of total PM 2.5 problem. Then we have also problems related with VOCs, volatile organic components. When we go to a place with pines or woods or whatever, we smell the trees, and also when we go to the bathroom in a bus station, and we go to the bathroom. This is also a VOC. VOC is a volatile